So I'm reading a poem. It may sound trite, but the Beatles saved my life. And this is from this chapbook. I need to make more copies of it. I don't have a digital copy of it, so I'll need to scan it and copy it. It's called "Your Brain Contains Speakers and Microphone is as Your Heart." Okay, it may sound trite, but the Beatles saved my life. So for me, at least, it was the Beatles, I think, who invented it, music or something. And it has been them through months. I liked dancing Hey Jude in my Batman underpants as an 8-year-old, more even than cuckoo cachooing en masse with my brothers, and I liked that a whole hell of a lot. At around 10, I saw a film I couldn't follow. It seemed my confused centered on who or what Paul's grandfather was, with more confusion as a 13-year-old upon learning that Past Masters Volume 2 was not, as we called it, the White Album. Then hearing the White Album. Whoa, I was in the midst of a collegiate Beatles renaissance when A Hard Day's Night film was re released in theaters, and I finally understood Paul's grandfather. Such a mixer. The day made perfect by the presence of my older brother, who used to complain as to why I was always being taller than him. My first time, impatiently 18, was foreplay until Octopus's Garden. I wish I would have lasted through all of She's So Heavy. So long, though, just to get to the opening chords of Here Comes the Sun, which my first grade class sang at my elementary school's musical. A good year for it, even if my green slap bracelet was confiscated. Not long after the sex, not the musical, Please Please Me came on the radio. Goddamn, that song is about oral sex. Please, please me? Oh yeah, like I pleased you? A year on, I was living what tomorrow never knows, outpatient on the UCLA psych ward, when a rumor passed, like all things must, that George was or had been in our hospital. And sure enough, 2 days later, the cafeteria news screens had the owner of the London Beetle store on, still fat from discounts I gave him when I worked at the Baker Street Burger King, adding his 2 cents about George's passing on to my sweet lord. Over a month before that, I was going to kill myself when I decided to listen to Dear Prudence once more, just in case there was no heaven, and music stopped being a wall. I heard everything collectively and individually, with Paul, my favorite. There's always so much simply going on. Neuron strands lit up from one ear through the other, flashing on every beetle moment from 20 years of life. Each one another feeling, another place you could go. The sun was up, the sky was blue. It was beautiful, and so was I. Walked around my planned trip to the subway tracks to let them see my smile. I came out to play. Since then, more. I know it's Paul, not John, who wants to do it in the road, and I don't have to skip Don't Pass Me By to get there. Ever since that empty subway car where we sang that song so loud, so badly, even Ringo would have been embarrassed. I think I purged something that night. So I said trite earlier because the Beatles are everybody's lives. But for me, is me, and that means more than something.